Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, where I just saved in the bed and are ready to speak to the other guys again. Let's start with the miller if I can find him. It's like the more easier part to find, to solve, because that's the shorter discussion. And then I'll spend the whole other episode talking to Teresa. Teresa, I think. There's the miller. Sometimes I'm just blind. I want to find out how training works. Training in lockpicking.
I hear you're able to open locks without a key.
Certainly.
Beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Uh-huh.
Maybe another time.
Okay, it was 50 gold that I gave him.
Good luck
I
to
know
you.
that I had 63, now I have 13. Okay.
Henry, I'm so glad.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
Okay, lots of stuff. But everything I ask increases my speech. I'm going through it fast.
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. So Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless.
What about the bandits?
So Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zbyszek with him. It won't be safe.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those cumins, they call them, when the cumins came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled.
Wow.
He sacrificed me.
That bastard! Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promise, Father,
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still...
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Ratay, and some of the Ratay folk are none too happy.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhojed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Ratay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those cumins?
I thought I was finished, but I grabbed a dagger from one of them and... Wait, how do you know what happened to me?
Try talking. Yes.
I don't. That's why I asked how you fled from Skalitz.
No. You said with those cumins. Did you see what happened? Were you there?
I fled from the castle. I saw what was happening to you, but there were too many of them.
I didn't see what was happening to her. I would
know
have
what to
helped
do.
her. I heard the screams, but I
I knew I
didn't see
couldn't fight them
anything.
all.
And I died before that thrice.
So sorry.
I understand. You made...
No, but I want...
You don't need to say any more.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are.
I'm really sorry.
I won't trouble you anymore.
I'd like to know...
So, how'd you like it in Ratay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Ratay citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving any time.
Do you know anything about those cumin rapists? About... You know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
I shouldn't have lied to her.
That's all. What are you up to?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good...
What actually happened to you in Skalitz? I mean, during the attack and... well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
A long story. I do.
I do.
All right, then.
Am I going to play her as her now?
It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold. Oh, hello, you. Come here. And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring. I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose. Right, better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Tinker. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up.
Okay. Weed the garden, get the chicken feed, look in the pantry.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Don't have anything. Oh, so I need to get food for Tinker.
I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat.
A nice piece of meat. Do we have meat? Open. Piece of meat. Take 1. Or 3. Tinker. Tinker? You were out here a second ago. Okay, let's look after the chickens. What are we supposed to do with the chickens? They're here. That's a chicken then. Take all. Tinker?
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Yeah, that's a chunk of meat you love. Okay, we have fed Tinker. Other quests. Get the chicken feed. And weed the garden. How do I feed the chicken, though? For that we have to go back to the pantry. That's all not stuff for chicken. Okay. Does this one have... There was another open thing. Ah, that's the same. Okay. Let's weed the garden then. Let's weed the garden. Where's the garden? Is the garden? I don't think so. Garden is over there. With... Okay, this is pointing right here. So in this room. chicken feed. And we're ready to feed the chicken.
Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks.
And I fed the chickens, and now I have to weed the garden, which is over there. Of course, this is the garden that we have to weed. Not tinker talk. Weed. Or wheat. That's also wheat. No, that's not wheat. Wheat. Okay. Interface. Bit weird. So this is supposed to be the wheat, yeah? It's a bit not easy to see what's the interactable point on some stuff. But this is interesting. This is a nice story. Could have waited for it longer to develop our story first, but we can like have this DLC and play it along with the main campaign. I have no reason to believe this is not supposed to be played along with the main story, especially as this is just like a busy work list. So if the wheat
That should do it. The garden is
this
looking how
big.
it should again.
Herbalism. And I can now wake my father and say that I have done all the chores, so that he'll allow me to be done.
You're like a lost soul. Teresa, come here.
What do you need, Papa?
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to stop off at the market and buy some supplies. And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your example and Stebor's. You two don't have to be pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing Zbyszek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Aye, he's an idler, that one. And he'd hardly give you the time of day, never mind a kind word.
God will reward him in kind one day. Mark my words. You could tell him to get his ass to work too.
Right, go for nails, send Samuel and Zbyszek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so.
And buy stuff at the
Oh,
market.
and Teresa, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise for you.
Really? Now you've got me curious, Pa. I'll be on my way then.
Okay, so look over here and search for the other guys. One of them is supposed to be here, like number C is here. Use ladder. Hey, you foul bastard.
Sammy, get up. It's broad daylight and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
All right, Ma. You don't have to treat me like a child. Looks like it'll be nice today, eh? I could go to the pond fishing.
No,
But
you're
you have
working
to
in the
go to
mine.
work.
I know. But maybe I can slip off after lunch.
There'll be no slipping off. You know very well Nemoy has been complaining about you.
What about dropping that pail on Tonda's head? It was an accident.
Not the first accident you've had, though, was it?
Well, there you go then. If I leave early, nothing will happen to anyone. And you can cook the fish for lunch tomorrow.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch is more trouble from the mine master when he finds out. Well, if you're not a child, you can sort it out yourself with Nemoy.
Don't I always?
Okay, and we did wake him. Oh. Not jump down. Okay, what else do we have? Numbers A and B. Am I not supposed to get some groschen from my father? Why is B here? Ah, Zbyszek. Go to work.
Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Ah, why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor, and Stibor's not going to break his back working either.
Listen, Zbyszek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt.
I got him to go to work. Great. And the interesting thing is that we saw that the NPCs change cloth while the day commences.
Good day, Teresa.
Good day, God. She doesn't even know your name.
Good for nothing.
Perhaps not, but you stink to high heaven. And tell me,
Wait,
what
we
can a
know
peasant
how
like
we
you not have
came
got?
here the last
I know
time.
what the priest told me.
Oh, look at how weird her running is. You see it in the save thing. Look at it. Weird running cycle. We know there's a back path to the castle. Okay, that's an alpha war. Okay. Well, what can I talk about while we're going up there? I'll need to try more to find stuff to talk about sometimes. Oh, this is an alpha war. Ah, I have gone down this way to the horses. Okay, this way then. Okay, let's go up to Henry and get the nails from him and his father. This is an interesting thing. Doing this DLC during all of that, because if you've achieved a new level, a main level 3. By what? By running? Apparently. By discovering the back path here? I'm pretty certain she knew about that in before. If that gate would now be closed, I would be so mad that they sent they sent me around.
Teresa, I'm glad to see you.
What did I send the dog to do? I have no idea. We'll see in a second. But now we have to go to those two guys here. No idea what they're doing there.
No sign of the blacksmith. Where can he be?
Oh, I sent him to attack them. Why would they? I didn't want to. I want to go in here to talk to. That's trespassing. Why am I trespassing? I was supposed to go here. There she is.
God bless. What can I help?
Father sent me to pick up nails, but there's no one at the fort.
Aye, sorry, lass. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh, I see. And has he made the nails for Pa?
I'm afraid he hasn't had time on account of that sword. But if you come tomorrow, he'll surely have them for you. I'll remind him this evening.
All right. I'll stop by tomorrow.
Do that, dear. Oh, and by the way, the girls were looking for you.
Which girls?
Bianca and Johanka. You should stop by and see them before you go home. You girls must be plotting something.
What was it about?
They didn't say, but it seemed important. Which probably means boys, I suppose, hey?
There's no harm in that, is there, good wife? You were young yourself once and went dancing with boys.
Oh, so I'm an old woman now, am I?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm only teasing you, girl. Dancing is just what you young ones should be doing. Make the most of it while you can. Before you know it, your pa will find you a husband, and you'll have a pack of children to take care of.
Let's hope it's not too soon. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stop by tomorrow for those nails then.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Teresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere? If he helped his father out more at the forge, there'd be no shortage of nails.
I haven't seen him at all.
No doubt he's at that swordplay with that so-called combat master again. If he could wield a hammer half as good as a wooden sword, there'd be no shortage of nails.
Okay, I have several objective updates. Let's see, what do we have in the quest? Bianca and Johanka want something from me. I know where Bianca is at least, because she'll be working at the tavern. Or she'll be in the hay with Henry. We'll find out soon. Let's go over there and see if they're training swordplay. That's directly next to the house of your father? Are you that stupid? Hey, Henry.
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day, Teresa.
Okay. So that's the day before the day where he got hurt while sword fighting. Good to know.
Don't move a finger. Hey, you! Surrender. You've committed a violation. Hey, you! Don't move a muscle. You! Stop right where you are.
I'll
there!
kill you.
Stop!
I'll fucking kill you.
Hey, you!
Good God, you've been setting your dog on people. You'll be sorry for that, and that dog too. You'll pay a fine, or I'll take you to your father and he'll...
Good health to you, Teresa.
I'm sorry. I swear I'll...
Anyone could say that.
I can't pay the fine.
Can't pay? Well, then we'll have to deal with it another way.
There's nothing to be done about it.
Let's go then. Your father...
That was bullshit. I didn't know what the thing was.
Teresa?
I didn't know what the damn button prompt was because it didn't explain it to me. I would have never.
You're playing with
You're
fire.
bullshitting me, game.
Next time you might not be so lucky.
Fuck you, game. Let's load a game. Let's see how far that sets us back. Okay, we have to load another game. Fuck you, game. That's completely unreasonable. Okay, I'll see you once I've redone everything and I'm back there to see Bianca. Okay, something new I found out. This is my brother Stibor instead of my father wearing the miller's clothes.
How's it going, Stibor? Do you need anything?
No, I'll just be hanging around the mill today, carrying sacks of flour and that. And in the afternoon, I'll go and check the fish trap. Then me and Pa have some matters to attend to in the evening.
What matters?
It's nothing to worry your pretty little head about, sister.
Oh, yeah. The Millers and their secret matters.
Aye, it's something like that.
Okay. I'll see you when I reach Bianca. And we're back towards Bianca. And guess what? I found the jump button again. It's X. Just slightly awkward to press when I was pressing and holding B before. Okay, let's talk to Bianca then. Who are the guys here? Like an innkeeper and stuff? Let's talk to Bianca.
Bianca, how come you're up so bright?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But he's at the sheepfold by the stockade. As usual.
I know, I saw him.
Aye. He's getting ready for the life of a mighty warrior.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well, boys and their games. Listen, would you bring him a beer from me?
But why don't you bring it
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd tan my hide. But I can't leave him dry in this heat.
Alright, I'll bring the beer to him.
Thanks. And don't forget to tell him it's from...
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Once you've given him the beer, come back to me again. Meanwhile, I'll make an excuse to Pa. I need you to go somewhere with me. But...
I always have to press the B button to make the lines go away faster because they stay there for way too long. But if I press it a moment too late, it's not the right line that I'm deleting, but the one that's just started. And that's always a bit... I don't like it. I can't enter this. Hey, Henry. Hey, Henry, you oaf. I'm bringing you beer. Did you just hurt your foot? Henry, you fucking oaf. Henry, you fucking oaf. I can climb it.
I don't see anyone else here, so...
I brought you a beer. I'd say you need it after a hard battle.
Great. It's as hot as Pa's Forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
Actually, Bianca sent it. Her pa doesn't want her to come here.
I see. I'll make it up to her this evening.
I don't want to know how. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a vagabond. He's a wayfaring combat master.
Well, it looks like he's off wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah. More likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay. I could teach you.
Me? Swordplay?
Sure. Why not?
All right, then. I accept your challenge, young sir, but I must warn you, I can swat a mouse with a broom with my eyes closed.
Yeah, I knew you had the heart of a warrior. Let's go, then. Come on, then. Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Don't worry. I can handle it.
Something about this is still very weird. That was weird. Why was it dark all of a sudden? Okay. I don't know what the hit count is.
Don't go easy on me, Hal.
Ah, very good.
Henry, really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior. Now, I shall have to fight for my honor. Take that, you scoundrel! Are you all right?
Nothing, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's how he hurt his hand.
Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
No, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, Hal. He who lives by the sword
Dies by the splinter, eh?
There now.
Yeah, almost. Next time. Nice. That's how he hurt his hand.
By the way, you owe Bianca for that beer.
That was fun. Every once in a while he loads into the game with stealth active, and I have no idea why. I could again tell him to... Oh, I can aim it and then... Okay. So having a dog is really dangerous. Let's talk to Bianca again. Wait, we had to buy stuff at the market, didn't we? Wrong one. Wrong one. Quest log. No. Let's do the optional quest with Bianca. Hey, you.
Teresa!
God's blessings.
What else was it you wanted from me?
You brought that beer to Henry, then?
I did.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
He had no one to train with, so we had a bit of swordplay together.
You playing with swords?
Yes, and as it happens, I did quite well. Actually, a bit too well. I hit Henry on the hand and wounded him.
Really, Tess? I never knew you were such a warrior girl. He had it coming, the donkey. Maybe it'll dampen his enthusiasm for adventure. All right, but now I can tell you what I wanted. Fancy a walk in the woods?
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
What herbs do you need?
I've got almost everything, except belladonna. I know a clearing where the best plants grow.
Belladonna? But that's deadly poison.
It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Henry's favorite. I see.
Yes, I'd like to give it to him tomorrow.
I might have known it'd be about Henry again.
Well, you know how it is, Tess. Don't worry, you'll find a fella one day.
That's easy to say when you work in a tavern where there are fellas swarming around you all day. All I see at the mill are sacks of flour.
What about Zbyszek?
Zbyszek? I'd rather settle for a sack of flour.
I suppose. Your pa would never let Zbyszek have you anyway. Not long ago, when he had a few too many, I heard him say how he was going to get you the richest husband for miles around.
Oh, Pa. I hope that was just the beer talking. Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go on my own.
A wolf? Hereabouts?
So they say. But it was old Blaha who claimed to see it, and he's never sober. Still, I wouldn't want to go there alone.
Couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam? He'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. And besides, someone has to take care of the tavern. But he could lend us his bow. Good thinking, Tess.
Thanks. So, you're going to borrow a bow from Adam, and then you want me to go with you to pick belladonna in the woods?
Actually, it's not entirely that simple. Adam won't lend me his bow. The last time he did, I broke the string. You'll have to get it from him. Anyway, I don't know how to shoot. But Stibor taught you, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. If the wolf sees a bow, he won't come near us. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you. Just give him a wink and the bow is yours. Come now. You're as pretty as any lass in the province. And once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake, right?
All right, I'll help you. But next time I want something from you. I don't want to hear any excuses about how you have to see Henry.
Deal. You're an angel, Tess.
Okay, now we need to hunt wolves. Wow, as a side quest. Great. Talk to Adam about borrowing his bow, get a bow and get arrows. Adam.
How are you?
I heard you're a really good archer. And that you've even got your own bow.
Yeah. I've got a bow. I made it myself. And I can hit the tree behind the tavern at 20 paces.
Good heavens, that's amazing. Would you lend me your bow for a while?
Lend my bow? To a girl? Well, I don't know, Teresa.
Hey, Adam. If you lend me your bow, I'll dance with you at the next celebration.
Oh? You would? Really? All right. Here's the bow then. And some arrows. Take it all.
Thank you so much, Adam.
And we got the bow.
Me and Teresa are going to pick herbs. Adam, keep an eye on things here while I'm gone.
Yeah, sure. Just be back before the place fills up in the evening.
Can we please get a safe spot? Have you just closed the door before me, Bianca? Please give me a safe spot. Please give me a safe spot before... Oh god. Okay, then let's go here.
Good Christians, have mercy on a poor wretch.
Okay, where are we supposed to go? I want a safe spot, please. I don't even have a bed to rest in. Do I have a... We have 3 sailor schnapps, okay. Because that might be a problem. I definitely want to save before that. There's a wolf.
Teresa!
Yeah, I'm directly with you.
I've got the bow. We can get going.
Great. Come with me.
Meet you near the bridge. We had that. That's not a wolf over there. I don't even know how to fire a bow. So let's see. Did the game save Cry Wolf in the Skeleton's Tavern at 1850? That's 5 minutes ago. Okay. That's not too much time. I think that's when we got the quest. We only talked to Adam
God
after
be with
that.
you, Teresa.
The problem is I don't know how to use a bow. But I know how to equip a bow. Bow and arrows.
Hey, Teresa, wait. There's a magpie's nest somewhere on that tree. Last time I was passing here, I saw that bird carrying something shiny to its nest. Listen. Since you've got a bow, why not try and shoot the nest down? Adam does it all the time. So I'm sure there's nothing to it.
So this is my bow tutorial. Okay. Oh, right. Change to bow and arrow. How does bow and arrow work?
I wonder what could be in that nest.
Tutorials. Is that in the help setting? No, we have this here. Tutorials. Stealth and wounded healing. Okay. Have we have that, okay. Left bumper, right
Quick before
trigger.
the magpie comes back.
Quick before the magpie comes back. Great, we lost the arrow.
I wonder what could be in that nest.
I see the nest now. I'm aiming with the head of the arrow. Okay, it's going way above where I'm aiming.
What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going?
Examine nest. And we get a magpie ring. Ooh, cool. And we found out what's in the
before the
nest.
magpie comes back.
I had a look in the nest.
Yeah? And what did you find there?
There was a ring in it. Looks like silver.
Really? Holy Mother of God! I always wanted a silver ring. But you're the one who shot it down.
You can have it.
You're giving it to me? Tess, you're the best friend ever. Thank you. I'll wear it to the dance this evening. Come on. Let's go and pick those herbs before it gets too late.
So, we learned how to shoot now. And that's about what we can do in this episode, because I'm running out of recording time. But we'll see us again tomorrow, when we will go for the wolf and the herbs, and then go back to Teresa's story in the Woman's Lot DLC, I think. Was it Woman's Lot? Yeah, that's it. Teresa's story. And Johanka also has one. But we have to have some other side quests done with. So, okay, that's what we're doing now. So, we're gonna see us tomorrow with more herbs and stuff. Have a nice day.